Hey guys! Well, you know what they say, you learn something new every day. The case of Jeffrey MacDonald. Did you know that he was on diet pills at the time of the murders of his wife and his daughters and his unborn son? And according to the author who had direct access to Jeffrey MacDonald during his trial, according to that author, at the time of the murders, Jeffrey MacDonald was taking a lot of diet pills. That's interesting. Remember in the case of Darlie Routier, she was taking diet pills too. In fact, the diet pills that she was taking were actually taken off the market, I think just a couple of years after her children, Devin and Damon, were murdered. Wow. Something else I wasn't aware of that I learned today. I had already read that Jeffrey MacDonald had a couple of affairs, and I've read things even that say he had quite a few affairs. But according to the lawyer who represented his wife's parents, he had multiple extramarital affairs. Multiple. And at the time of the murders, he had an affair, I think, that had ended just a couple of months before he murdered his wife and children. Isn't that interesting? Wow. I just wanted to give you guys that information because I wasn't aware of either one. The lawyer who represented his in-laws also said that Jeffrey MacDonald and his wife Colette did not get along. They evidently didn't have the happy-dappy marriage that Jeffrey MacDonald said they did. Wow. And then think about it. If he's having multiple extramarital affairs, what does that mean? That means he's a liar, right? And then he tells a story about what happened the night that his family was murdered, but his story doesn't fit the physical evidence. So looks like he's lying again, right? And then when he was still a free man, he actually called his in-laws and told his father-in-law that he had tracked down one of the suspects that he claimed was there the night of the murders. He tracked him down in a bar in Fayetteville, and he took him outside and he said that he questioned him. And when he became convinced, this is Jeffrey MacDonald's story, okay, that he had murdered his wife and children, he killed him, except he didn't. He admitted that he lied about that too. He said that he wanted to tell his father-in-law that he had found one of the killers to try to get his father-in-law off his back. So, okay, a cheater doesn't mean he's a killer, right? A liar, well, it doesn't mean he's a killer. But come on, he's a cheater and he's a liar. They didn't have a good marriage, evidently, according to Colette's parents, who said that to their lawyer. And then he's making up stories about murdering someone? Yeah, I think he's guilty.